Congratulations. How are you feeling today?
Very nervous. I'm just ready to play. I'm just ready to play.
What did you notice about Joe Mara's cards?
His team is very, very tall, and I got to figure out how I'm going to match up with that because I only have 2 point guards. And
We're the land of the free.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here. Just moments away. We'll be back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kelly. DA. Well, winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
I think for New Orleans, boy, they are living the dream, continuing this improbable journey, proving throughout the year that they're the real deal.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Paul George. Anthony Davis is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Thomas Satoransky, and it's Baines in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Porzingis is out there with Allen. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Here's Porzingis, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, well, we thought maybe they would pull that one out, really just mounting an exciting comeback in that third quarter, but it just wasn't enough to get them across the finish line.
And you see Jeremy Grant on this team, he means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
The shot by Satoransky, no good.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Pass to Davis. Outside, George. Back to Davis. That one goes in.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Pass to Leonard. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Satoransky finds Davis. Back to Satoransky. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
14 feet away, and it's George missing.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And here is Ball. He had 10 points in the win against Boston.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Clark, here we are mid-season, and certain teams seem to really change gear, ratchet up the intensity.
Yeah, I agree with you. And some of that is familiarity, understanding who you are and what it takes for you to win, and being healthy is a big part of that. I think teams all over the league go through stretches where they're in a nice groove and rhythm, and there are a lot of variables that play into that.
things settle down, don't they? Rotations, routines, like you said, all those things important.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
Both good from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Loads it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Leonard with no one around. Good as Beal picking up the assist. Leonard's got 11 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Satoransky against Porzingis. Satoransky, the pass to Davis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. You know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
George against Beal. And good that time. 6 points for George.
Boy, George so long in all limbs, arms and legs. And he covers a lot of space in short bursts of time because of it.
Beal can't get it to go. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
George, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Down low, here's Allen. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Outside, Davis. The three from George. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got 9 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Satoransky against Ball. And Leonard gets it to go.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3-ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jump.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Ball against Satoransky. There's Beal with the 3. And Allen slams it in.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
And George kicks to Satoransky. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
George Hill's checked in for Ball. And the Pelicans making a change here. It's Allen on the wing. An 11-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Holiday kicks to George. The pass to Davis. That shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Feeds it to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And in Leonard in jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Boy, I covered Jared Allen in college, and you look at the physical profile he's got. 7.5-foot wingspan, big hands, explosive, really good athlete. He's got all the tools and an upside without limits.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Jared Allen. Mike Scott comes in for Porzingis. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Beal. The Pelicans also changing it up. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Anthony Davis. Johnson comes in for Grant. And Thomas subbed in for Paul George. You were talking, Clark, about Allen's length and leaping ability. He's dangerous around the rim.
Boy, he sure is, guys. Still developing his skill game, but he's already more than serviceable at the offensive end of the floor. And we know he's a rim protector defensively. Good feet, gets up and down, has a nice touch and good hands. Boy, this guy is going to be some kind of player going forward.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Knocked away. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Look, you ever think we'll see a player coach in the NBA again?
I don't think so, Kevin. The role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. No, I don't think you'll see it happen.
Last one we saw was Dave Cowens back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's a long time ago, man.
Boston Celtics.
Yep.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovic. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds.
The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holiday dishes to Dedmon, and the layup's good off the glass.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Hill looking around. Passes to Zubac. Leonard kicks to Zubac. Hill has the open look. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Thomas finds Johnson. Over Hill. That's good from Johnson on the assist from Thomas. Lakers leading by 8. Now Hill. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Scott. Now the dish to Bogdanovic. High arcing shot.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Fades and shoots. That one a little long. Pelicans trailed by 8. To the middle. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. It's back to Hill. And for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. No good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Haskell's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Holiday the pass to Thomas. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Count it. Good.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Outside Hill. The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
One shot.
That's good from Scott. New Orleans on D. 7-point differential. To the inside. The kick out to Hill. Shot clock at 5. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Hill. 6 to shoot.
Nice job that time from Hill drawing the foul. His quick release is really hard to catch up with on defense.
First trip to the line for him here.
George Hill. Taking 2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
And Hill is really kind of a nice subtle mix of explosiveness and outstanding defense. A guy who plays both ends of the floor with equal efficiency and effectiveness.
And the second free throw, good. Outside Holiday.
Hey, that was just an incredible effort from Hill on defense, doing a good job getting into the body of the shooter and making the shot release difficult.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Lakers lead by 8. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
Older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
They've got Scott. Bogdanovich out there with Hill. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And the Lakers making a change here. Ball's checked in. Here's Holiday. 8 points his last outing. 5 to shoot. Over ball. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Drew Holiday. LA has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
Well, you talk about athletic families. Both of Drew Holiday's parents played Division I college basketball. 2 brothers also in the NBA. His sister played at UCLA. Oh, and by the way, his wife is a gold medal winning soccer player. That is tough to beat.
And the rejection by Zubac. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Hill leading the charge. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Johnson's got 6. And Drew Holiday, one of the 3 brothers playing in the NBA at the same time. Ray, how often do you see that?
I mean, we had the Plumlees for a while there, but the Holidays, probably the most notable example. Aaron, Drew, and Justin, a basketball dynasty in one generation.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Zubac. Porzingis is coming in for Mike Scott. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Hill. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Baines finds Satoransky. Outside, Davis. Clock at 6. For Porzingis. And Davis can't get it to go.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. and they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
BA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Pass to Beal. And Davis sends it back. Here's Grant. Unable to get that one. Ready by Bogdanovich. It's Beal on the wing. And again, no good by the Lakers.
You know, after making 1 3 in the first quarter, he's had none here so far in the second.
Grant the pass to Baines. Now here's Satoransky. Outside, George. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And George is very capable at knocking down difficult shots. I mean, because of his size and stroke and ball handling and his added strength, he's able to shoot over good defense and knock them down.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Grant surveying the D. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is New Orleans. Satoransky finds George. Shoots over Beal. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from George.
When PG-13 is feeling it, he can be an absolute monster from mid-range.
Outside for Beal. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Davis with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. George passes to Satoransky. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Davis throws it down.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Outside Bogdanovich. The 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Satoransky with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Some numbers for Beal. Just an incredible month of basketball. 7th in scoring, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Satoransky against Ball. And there's the pass to Porzingis. He kicks it to Beal. Over George. Los Angeles with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Grant up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Grant outside. Pass to Baines. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Beal. And the Lakers with another miss.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Double by Bogdanovich. And Satoransky kicks to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Lakers in 5th.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now, here's Ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Dishes it to Beal. Back to Ball. 5 on the clock. Outside Leonard. They could use a bucket. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
The shot by Satoransky, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Well, I tell you what, Paul George is so tough on defense. Love the way he gets after people. He's excellent at staying in the play as well as staying in his stance so he can come up with rejections and deflections.
Ball against Satoransky. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Ball. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Porzingis against Satoransky. The 17-footer. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Here's Grant. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Ball's got his first bucket in this one. Clark among the bigs. Which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like, and this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as well, but a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. Brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy. It's coming downhill at you.
And here are the Pelicans now. Satoransky against Ball. Stolen by Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Man, I like Ball's energy going to the rack. I mean, he's showing no fear because he knows he's going to get hit, and he drives inside anyway.
At the line for 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
Always got to keep an eye on the ball. No pun intended. He's a guy that can do a little bit of everything. A triple-double threat every game.
And the Pelicans miss again.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Leonard draws the double. It's Scott on the wing. Pass to Zubac. On the wing, Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And they're in the midst of a terrific stretch of basketball, really playing as a unit, picking up wins both on the road and at home. They just look completely in sync right now.
Johnson, the pass to Holiday. Shot to stop the run. That one misses. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And taken away by Johnson. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
New Orleans shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Johnson. Ball feeling it out a bit. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers ahead. They're up by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 25 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What you like about Kawhi Leonard, efficient in everything he does. Rarely does he take an extra dribble, doesn't take bad shots, and he passes in the right position to make the play.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pelicans trailed by 6 on the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Davis is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's George in at the 2-guard spot. Davis dishes to Baines. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Lakers. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, New Orleans, a half game back.
And when I look at the Lakers, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they stayed true to it.
Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen. Mark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized from afar. But once you're between those lines,
take a break.
It's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against tonight?
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell and Kevin McHale, and then the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those 2 teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And every single season, Paul George has kicked his game up another level. I think he's a premier 2-way forward who gets it done at both ends.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And the pass to Porzingis. Right block shot, and yes, it's good. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's George. He's got 19. Lob pass to George. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
And it's Beal in the corner. Fires for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pelicans trail by 10. Outside, George, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Baines. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And the rejection by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And he makes the first.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Leonard hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Ball against Satoransky. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Satoransky's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Ball against Satoransky. Now Leonard. He's got 27. Shot clock at 6. Allen's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Passes it to Baines. George against Beal. Grant gets a wide open look from outside off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Ball with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Porzingis. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Leonard, that's for 2. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Satoransky from downtown. Drills the 3-pointer. Satoransky's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Ball, the bounce pass. Leonard attacking, and George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And here is Los Angeles now. They've held a 12-point lead early. And slam dunk by Allen.
Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
George with the ball. Now Beal defending. George against Ball, and George kicks to Grant. Shot clock at 5. To the paint, here's Davis. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Lakers leading by 9. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Grant. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Beal against Satoransky. Shoots from 12. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist from Bogdanovich.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Grant connects, the jumper drops.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Satoransky against Ball. Allen up top. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Another shot. And it's good on the way in.
Timeout, timeout.
Bogdanovich has got 9 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Hill comes in for Ball. And here on our 2K leaderboard, you see a breakdown of the best free throw shooting centers and power forwards over the past month. Ivica Zubac, 4th.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
It really does. I mean, defenders have to be a little more cautious than they would be ordinarily. Hack one of these fellas, and they'll cash in.
George passes to Johnson. Porzingis with the block. Beal taking his time here. Pelicans pull it in.
You know, for Porzingis, the business of the family is basketball. His parents played at a very high level. His older brother played professionally for over a decade. And the first word that Porzingis said was ball, and he's had one in his hands pretty much from the start.
He shoots again. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. George with the ball. Now Beal defending. Porzingis with the block. Hill against Holiday. Here's Hill. He has 5. Now the pass to Beal. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got 14 points for the game. And Clark Porzingis' older brother. He used to make him highlight reels of NBA stars.
Yeah, you know, the NBA was his goal all along, but he showed patience, and the Orlando Magic actually promised to take him 10th back in 2014. He stayed in Spain one more year to develop, and good for him.
Outside, Beal. George against Porzingis. Over George. to stop the drought, and it's George finishing it off.
And you know, once George gets on the roll, he's just absolutely relentless, showing you how dominant he can be when he gets hot.
Outside, Porzingis. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Porzingis has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
George against Beal. George dishes to Dedmon. Holiday looking over the floor. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Porzingis can't hit.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The feed to Johnson. And Holiday kicks to Dedmon. And here's George for three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. George against Beal. Inside. Here's Hill. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And George, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis.
And I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Paul George. The Lakers making a switch here. Scott's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Thomas checked in for Johnson.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Hill passes to Beal. 1:10 left to play here in the third. From the baseline. And that one goes long.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
The tray. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pelicans have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81%
Take a break. Take a break.
as a team.
Yeah,
2
guys,
shots.
they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
No good on that one. Leonard, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he's good on the second. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here is Hill. He's got 7. Leonard draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Pelicans with possession here.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
The Lakers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
And that one falls for Beal. 19 seconds left to play in the third. George against Leonard to the paint. Pascal, the pass to Dedmon. Outside Thomas. The three from George. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Bradley Beal is out there with Hill. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. And here is Thomas. On the wing, Holiday. He dishes it to Dedmon. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jared Allen.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Paul George. Davis is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And George drops them both. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. He feeds it to Allen. It's stolen by Davis. Holiday, the pass to Pascal. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
George against Leonard. Top of the key. The shot by George, no good.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Bradley Beal. And the Pelicans also making a change. Baines is checked in. On defense, the Pelicans. They trail by 11. Allen outside. Over to the left wing. Wound up there for Allen. It's stolen by Davis. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Pascal. Here's Thomas. That shot missing, and it's the Lakers the other way. Hill passes to Zubac. Allen trying to break free. That one off the back iron and out.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for New Orleans. Satoransky comes in for Thomas. Lakers leading by 11. Now Ball. Here's Allen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's good, 2 points. That's now 8 points for Jrue Holiday.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Satoransky against Ball. Here's Hill. Baines with the block. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Ball against Satoransky. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling Ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
That's good from Ball.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Second free throw, no good. Fans are always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
Passes it to Davis. Holiday with it. Back to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Zubac. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Here's Satoransky, and it's sent back by Allen. Here's Leonard. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Grant. And Holiday kicks to Satoransky. And Ball comes to help. Pass to Baines. New Orleans moving it around. To the inside. Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Outside Leonard. Pass the ball. Shoes over Satoransky. Again, the Lakers.
And, you know, even when the defense is right up into Ball, he still finds a way to use his size to get up over him, and that takes concentration.
To the middle. Here's Satoransky, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Timeout called the Lakers. With some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Zubac, and it's Bogdanovich in for Hill. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Oh, Leonard in position. Porzingis inside. He's covered by Grant.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Pelicans trailed by 13. Holiday with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 8th assist here tonight. Satoransky against Ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Drops one in from the wing.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Porzingis against Holiday. Here's Davis. Grant outside. Launches a three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Leonard with the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now, here's Satoransky. Outside Holiday. Here's Davis. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Leonard. Pelicans with the rebound. Baines has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The pass to Satoransky. And it's sent back by Allen. Bogdanovich dishes the ball. It's Allen, top of the key. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Tipped away. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Here's Baines, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Oh, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. The free throw drops for Leonard.
Pelicans trail by 15. And here is Satoransky. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Pelicans now. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Back to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. At the line.
Shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Los Angeles leading by 12. Now Ball. Here's Porzingis. Second chance effort. And Allen with the nice bucket inside. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Satoransky against Ball. Outside Holiday. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ball against Satoransky. Leonard draws the double. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
Boy, you look at how tall Porzingis is. He's 7'3", and you add in his skill level, that's a unique combination. No wonder they call him the unicorn. He is unique.
And he can't get the first one. And Clark, the advantage of height, well known in basketball, but some have wondered if Porzingis is almost too tall.
Well, you know, there's a concern because he's had a significant injury early in his career, and his frame is really long, which makes you a little more susceptible to injuries. But I think KP has worked diligently to add strength and improve his body. Only time will tell if he's able to stand up to a long, productive NBA career.
Satoransky against Porzingis. That one's good. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Grant.
Oh, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Satoransky against Ball. Oh, Leonard in position.
And Ball knows how to distribute the ball, pun intended for sure. An impressive point guard who continues to improve and impress as a passer.
To the inside. Davis goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
George is checked in for the Pelicans.
One shot.
And that one falls for Davis. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable. And the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Good on the shot.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Ball, the pass to Allen. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing, defended by George. 4 on the clock. And Bogdanovich kicks the ball. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Pelicans trail by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Lakers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And they're finally going to take a game in this heated season series. This victory will give them 1 win, 2 losses, with 1 left to play on the year against the Pelicans.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Leonard.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
George against Bogdanovich. Passes it to Porzingis. Over Davis. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Bogdanovich. And the Lakers lead by 14. Satoransky against Ball. And Satoransky kicks to Grant. At 3 off the mark. Ball with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.